I went through something similar, Chuck, is during the whole Marvel Civil War thing, which I was a part of, and I did Birds of Prey. And we had this big conversation at the Philadelphia Comic-Con. It was a big panel, 500 people in the panel, and you had the editor-in-chief there. You had the whole, everybody, all the creators that were there that worked on Civil War, and they were all talking about, about everyone's on Captain America's side because because remember, Iron Man was all for the superhero registration, right? You had to register your superpowers. And Captain America was saying, bullshit, you do not have to register that. That is against the Constitution of blah, 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 all that. So I'm sitting there listening to this, and I stood up and I said, all right, I got a question to ask everyone out there. Who here is on? So you guys do not believe that a superhero, that you're a superhero, that you should have to register those superpowers, correct? And they said, yes. And I said, so who here is on Captain America's side? 95% of the people, right? At least 500, maybe 1,000 people in this hall. I said, okay, who's on Iron Man's side? Tony Stark's side. Like I said, 5 to 10% maybe. I said, so you guys are telling me here right now that every one of you are saying that you are against registering, your superpowers or something. So if if a superhero has the ability to kill everyone in this room, right now, with his superpower, he should not have to register that power? And you heard some rambling, well, yeah, people say, so I said, okay, so then how do you feel about gun control?
That's awesome.
And that caused this whole ruckus, the room swayed back and forth because people started talking, the whole thing. And then, of course, they cut me out, and that was the last thing I ever did for Marvel Comics.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. I never heard that story.
That is the power.
I said, because you know what? I said, because Billy's a Republican, so they were all coming. That's how it started,
But you hit them where it counts, Billy. You made them think about their false straw argument.
Right, rather than feeling about it. And when I hit that, so if I have an AR-15 right now in this room that I can kill 15-20% of the people in this room right now with this AR-15 assault rifle, I shouldn't have to register that? Because that's the same thing as me having a superpower, isn't it?
That's exactly right, of course.
Fucking Cyclops going like this and fucking frying every one of you motherfuckers.
But you know what? That's a great use of politics wrapped up, hidden in an actual story. Okay, because that story is not out of place in the Marvel universe. It seems like something like that would happen. But does it apply to sort of what's going on now in some ways that'll make you think?
Back then it did. Sure. And I asked him, I said, because you all think you all think Captain America's on your side. He's not. He's on my side.
That's correct.
He's on the side of the American people. You live in a fantasy land. And you're not Captain America. You're the people that are all, holding the signs and all this. So it was pretty great. And that was it. I haven't worked for Marvel since like 2007.